Today's sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High.
Cam Little to kick off.
And off we go from Denver. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. Oh, good move. Fights through him. A big play there on the first play of the game. And even 50 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
The 15-yard line.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Harvey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put them in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
So now it's the Raiders' turn to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
2nd and 9. Herbert. Short throw caught by Bowers. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Bonito. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 3rd down and 13. Out of the gun, Herbert. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Raiders' 33-yard line.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. 3rd down and 10. Nix from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Max Crosby drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And some space here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Play action. It's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Herbert.
The 40-yard line.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Herbert now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raiders offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Throwing Nix.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
3rd and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 35-yard line.
Now it's Nix.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Open man is Bryant. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a... yards shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Nick's going to give to Hardy. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
To throw, here's Nick's.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nick's.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Pat Bryant with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he enters this final weekend of the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Once again, it's Genty. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
On the give, Genty. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider 1st down.
Herbert off of play action. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They're going to go with the tight end here on a running play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Parker Washington, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get in for the 2 points as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And Denver getting set to take the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
One play action, here's Nix.
And he's going to have to hook up to Sutton. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
They'll go play action with Nix.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Second and 8.
This is 2nd and 8. Back to the air with Nix.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pass caught, it's Lane with it.
And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bryant.
And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Harvey diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
And he returns this to the 22. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
16 yards. And the Las Vegas
out of the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver.
Let's go now.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Broncos.
Herbert.
37-yard line.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
But for almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
To throw is Nix.
And Bryant's got it over the middle. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
That's good for Broncos.
Up the middle, it's Harvey.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Nix to the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Throwing Nix. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Nix once more. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And that is no good. And the lead will hold at 13.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
71-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
So halftime straight ahead. Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football. quite make it to the 25. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Now 2nd and 3.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty.
And he'll go down at the 28. And now they're in the hurry up.
It's a gain of 8. And the Raiders.
Here's Herbert. Complete to Washington.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Genty.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
69 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
first down. First and goal.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Parker Washington
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
To throw, here's Nix.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a
They
yard.
work now on
Brings
2nd
up
and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now it's Nix.
And the Raiders have got him.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing after the interception. Starkey. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Raiders have got it back to within a score.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Broncos send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Avoids him at the 40.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The drive will begin with a run by Genty.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Off the play fake. Starkey.
That's caught. It's Travis Hunter.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Starkey. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Starkey. And that is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And this game is tied.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
One play action. Here's Nix. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Off the play fake. Nix. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Broncos first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Dobbins.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Carlson able to put this one through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start on the ground with Genty.
There's the stiff arm. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 17 yards. And a Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Genty.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the give, Genty.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. He got 29 yards that time.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A run straight ahead with Genty.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play.
2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Genty.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 5-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. He completes this to Sutton. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
in search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, it's Nix. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Jeremy Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. To the right side and complete to Washington. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down. A gain of 19 yards.
They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Well, the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll try and sneak it here. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, go.
It's a quarterback sneak. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They'll go with a keeper. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left. And a field goal would send us. And he's across for the touchdown. And it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Point after, right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes.